More than 1,000 businesses hit Las Vegas this week for the 2026 edition of Sweets Snacks Expo, as we reveal speaking to a number of businesses that gave their all to this excellent and dynamic event that had plenty of Vegas style.
This year's show.
First of all, thank you so much for being here. This show was incredible. Our first year here in Las Vegas is an exceptional new chapter for us. We had 17,500 attendees here, 1,000 exhibitors across confectionery and snack, and the vibe on the floor is so palpable. I really think that the energy, the vibe, the momentum of the show matches the same in the city, and it's a really special experience to be here. You know, every city that we've had the show in offers something a little bit different, and here in Las Vegas, again, you can feel the energy of the city just throughout the hall here. I think that this is a vibrant and bright and exciting category. I know everyone would agree with me, and so being able to have all of this here in the same bright and vibrant kind of city is an incredible experience for everyone, and our attendees are telling us what a wonderful time they're having here.
In terms of those trends you're seeing now, we've been talking about sort of mixing up flavors and just looking for real innovation. Have you seen that from walking the halls yourself?
I mean, innovation is at the heart of the confectionery and snack industries. It's absolutely clear here at the show. And we're seeing all kinds of trends. Nostalgia is really big, so taking brands and products that people know and love and trust and turning them into something a little bit different to excite and delight consumers, especially Gen Z and millennials who are looking for that little bit of adventure and excitement in the candy and snack aisle. A ton of opportunity for to appeal to consumer urgency, so limited time offerings, seasonal, whether that's the product itself or the packaging, something just a little bit different that they can't get for a very long time. You have to go and get it right now. Mixing of flavors and textures really big, so whether that's chewy and crispy together or spicy and sweet, it's all different kinds of mixes of flavors. This year, spicy pickle in different formats like hard candy and sour straws, so a lot of options here, and I think consumers are going to be really excited about what's to come in the next weeks, months, and years.
Anything can happen here in Las Vegas, so what has surprised you most about this year's show, would you say?
I mean, it's the vibrancy of the show, and I would say this wasn't a surprise to me, but I do think that some people who are watching might be surprised to find out that there was a wedding that took place here at the show. I mean, there is nothing that encapsulates Vegas more than a wedding that takes place on a show floor. It's a real couple. It was sponsored by the Spangler Candy Company, their Sweethearts brand, so a really perfect tie-in there, and we had a real-life wedding. We had them walk down the aisle to an Elvis song, which again, a very Vegas experience. And then their wedding party was mascots. And you cannot have that experience at any other show. And I cannot think of a better place to have that experience than here in Las Vegas.
Well, we're super excited to be here in Vegas. First time for the Sweets and Snacks to be here in Vegas. I hear there's about 17,500 people here, which is a new record for the show. Outstanding numbers. We're excited to sample all the new products with everybody coming by.
There's some key launches being made here by the business. Can you just talk us through some of those? I think you've got on your hand there.
I've got a couple right here. So we're super excited about freeze-dried M&Ms and M&Ms caramel, first of its kind chocolate item. We've got first time changing the format on Twix with Twix Bits. And then of course, we've got the spicy one, Skittles Gummies. Seasons are incredibly important. About 63% of all sales are being done during the big four seasons. So it's incredibly important for us, for our retail partners, to make sure that they're ready for the consumers when they're looking for it. Halloween's coming up. That's a big one, especially for Gen Z. Got to make sure that we're signaling early with immediate consumption, shapes, flavors, and then we come in with people want to gather together with their friends. So you've got to have stuff ready for that candy dish. And then late in the season, it's all about trick-or-treaters. You got to have that variety pack ready to go for all those trick-or-treaters coming to the door. It's Vegas, baby. Yeah, it's fun to be here. There's a buzz about people being here. Sun's shining outside. I don't know whether it's shining outside. I'm inside, but I'm sure it's shining and it's warm outside. So we're excited to be here.
I think the show's been going really well. As we all know, this is the first time it's been in Las Vegas. And so from what I've already heard, I think exhibitors are up. Traffic is up, the amount of just overall attendees. We've got a lot of traffic. I know we personally here at Barry Callebaut. Had a lot of traffic here since the start of the show yesterday. Having a lot of great conversations with customers, and of course thrilled to be back at Sweets and Snacks and really start to unveil some new things with us as well at the show. Really excited. We've got a little, uplift of our booth and branding. You may notice we actually are bringing forward for the first time our new brand essence across the company, and really starting to lean into our Callebaut brand and our new tagline being Masters of Taste. And within that, though, really excited, Neill, that we're actually launching 2 new innovations at the show this year. Really excited. We're really starting to stretch the category. So, of course, you know we've been very heavy in the chocolate space. Our DNA is all about chocolate across the world. And, of course, very heavy into the confectionery coatings and inclusion space. But we're stretching it even further with a new premium confectionery coating called Cacao Max, and that is a new offering that is leveraging a select cocoa powder. Also includes a new unique dairy ingredient, and it's going through a refining process that's delivering a much closer chocolate experience and taste, flavor forward, rich in flavor, also great texture, smoother, similar to chocolate, that we're offering now to our customers, just to kind of, again, stretch our category. And then in parallel, we also have a new product called Choviva. Very unique. It is our first non-cocoa based chocolate experience. So that actually uses ground sunflower seeds as the flavor carrier in the coating instead of cocoa powder. So what's really going to be new and different, it's going to be a novel taste experience for consumers, but it's very close in taste to chocolate. But again, the end product from us has nothing from the cocoa bean. So really interesting offering for our customers. Again, not to replace chocolate by all means. We also love and will sell chocolate and market chocolate, but it allows us, again, to be ready, honestly, Neill, be ready for those moments with our customers that are looking for something new, different, unique. Especially the younger consumers are looking for those exciting experiences at the shelf.
And like we said, I love being at Sweets and Snacks, and Sweets and Snacks is even more excited here in Las Vegas. Being part of Ferrara, as you know, we have over 20 brands in the U.S., and we continue to drive innovation across. Nerds has really been our rocket ship, and we recently launched, as you know, Nerds Juicy Gummy Clusters. And I think what's amazing about this is that we see the expansion of Nerds across where we're driving conversion. We have about 44% household penetration, so we want to make sure that more people are buying more variants. So what you'll see as innovation this year is that, and it was actually a finalist in seasonal, was the Nerds Juicy. It's actually Cupid's Punch. So we actually have flavors, and we'll have flavors of Nerds Juicy Gummy Clusters in every season. Not just that, but we're also going to be launching the 3rd flavor of Nerds Gummy Clusters. So we had Rainbow and Very Berry, and now we have Cherry Lemonade, which will be launching in the fall as a permanent SKU. And it has this great, tangy, nerds forward product that will unleash your senses. And I think just to round out on the Nerds, we have a successful product in Nerds Ropes that launched in 2001, and this has been the first time that we've launched a unique flavor and a unique form in terms of a peach strawberry for Nerds Ropes. So again, great agenda for Nerds, which is probably one of the flagship of our brands. But I think it doesn't really end there. I mean, I think, Neill, past Nerds, we have the reimagination of Jelly Belly and the portfolio of the future. And I think the element is like, this is a product that is gourmet, curated, and we're the only jelly bean that has a color and flavor unique to the inside, and a color and flavor unique to the outside. And what we've done is taken it from, it's as a mindful product experience, I had it upside down, but this element of, having a Signatures 10 or an Endless Summer. We have a tropical arrangement as well. So like really curating the whole product experience through the packaging and elsewhere.
So far, it's been a great show. I mean, it's buzzing as much as ever that we've seen. A lot of people coming to the booth and coming through. People are excited. We have a lot of things happening with Ferrero. A lot of innovations coming out, so there's just a lot of news happening. It's great.
You talked about Nutella peanut there. That's now getting its formal rollout. What's the response been?
So far so good. It only launched as of April, so the data is still early. We actually get our first real data drop on Monday. Anecdotally, we hear a lot of great things from retailers. Even some of them are thinking about increasing their orders a little bit, which is a great thing to hear. So excited to see what happens with the data drop.
Yeah, and as a flavour concept there, is that sort of taps into consumers' wider desire for that flavour in this region, would you say?
Yes, 100%. It's the first time Ferrero has ever launched a product specifically made for the North American market. We just built a facility in the Chicagoland area, Franklin Park, Illinois. So created a lot of jobs there, but it's made in the U.S. It's specifically built for the U.S. palate. It's a peanut and cocoa combination, and people say it tastes great, so that's all we can ask.
Nutella in general, thanks.
Yeah, so not only did we launch the new flavor, but we've had, people have seen recently, right, in the last few years, Nutella biscuits, Nutella Be Ready. But what you're going to see now is we've got Nutella ice cream that is launched. That's getting us into yet another aisle. They got cones, they got pints. Phenomenal ice cream. It's a very, very high-grade ice cream, so you'll get a lot of great mouthfeel from a real quality product. It won one of the awards, the Nutella cone won one of the awards this year. But getting out into all these different aisles, what's great about it is it's a real hit and bite of Nutella in every product, and the Nutella is consistent in experience every time. So no matter which one you're trying, you can be promised that you're going to get that bite of Nutella. It's perfect in the world right now, right? But all Ferrero, the products are just going really, really well right now. Our growth is phenomenal. It's happening in a lot of different corners of the business. So whether you're trying Rocher or whether you're trying one of the other products that Ferrero makes, you're getting a lot of great products.
In your eyes?
Yeah, it's just really interesting to see all the innovation that's coming out. You see where kind of the U.S. taste profile is going and what the future might hold. You got a mix of everything from really sweet goods to really natural goods and everything in between. So it's just really great to see that there's a lot of heart for sweet packaged goods in the U.S. and how everybody's approaching it in a little bit of a different way.
To the business, thank you.
The show is so exciting. It's so thrilling to see so many of our fellow brands and products, see what it's exciting consumers, what's exciting the companies, the customers. I would say what's really exciting for me is really seeing how adventurous consumers are becoming with flavors, textures. I see a lot. So this year we're really excited for products like Chews. They are the Sour Patch Kids experience that we kind of flipped on its head. So typically Sour Patch Kids is sour then sweet. Chews we just launched and it is sweet then sour, and it has a new Sour Patch Kids texture, so it's more of a taffy texture with a sour sanding inside. So it's a really fun new way for consumers to experience the Sour Patch Kids brand. We also just launched Besties, which is 4 kids kind of strung together holding hands. The fun thing about Besties, it's actually 4 kids holding hands here, but they alternate flavors and colors. So you'll get a really unique eating experience between red berry, blue raspberry, and then also we have watermelon and lime. Customers and consumers are really excited. We're getting really positive feedback in the category as well as on social with our new products. Consumers are really excited about Chews and experiencing Sour Patch Kids in this new fun way. And with Besties, they're really connecting to the idea of Besties, which was a very Gen Z native concept for us. So they're loving the idea of it, holding hands, finding it very cute, and it's creating conversation with them and their besties. Innovation is critical. It's just as important as the strength of the brand, which is really healthy for Sour Patch Kids. Innovation is critical to ensure that we're relevant for consumers, we're showing up for them with the right experiences, the right flavors, the right textures. So innovation is absolutely critical. Yeah, so Stranger Things we did a few years ago in a theater box. We were really excited by that. We see Gen Z spending a lot of time with entertainment and streaming platforms, so it's a really fun space for us to be able to connect with them when we think about different properties. So it did really well for us. We love that partnership, and we're excited to see what more is to come. I think what's special about Sweets and Snacks is the excitement around the category, the kind of strength and growth that we're seeing for candy specifically. Candy is growing really quickly. It's growing faster than snacking, like total snacking. So we're seeing consumers get excited. We're seeing customers get excited. I personally love coming and seeing all of the new innovation from all the brands, seeing what trends we can spot early, and really use that as inspiration on how to provide these new and unique Sour Patch Kids experiences for fans.
Great. The show's been going great. We've been having lots of fantastic meetings with our retail partners. They're really excited about the innovation that we're bringing, and we're talking about how to bring it to life with our customer partners, which is fabulous.
You've recently joined the company in the past month or so, so how are things going for you on a personal level?
Great. So I'm loving it. We have amazing brands, super fun category. The team is incredibly passionate about everything that we do, and so it's just been a joy to learn about all these businesses and the great opportunities we have. Yeah, We have 3 big bets for next year, for 2027 that we're launching. One of those is a Mentos Cool Mint. We also have our gummy gum, which won an award this week, which we're incredibly excited about. And then the third one is our Airheads Megabytes. So we've been getting great feedback from customers on all of them. We've had them trying them. They really enjoy the products, and they're really excited to be bringing them to life next year.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, we've built a little bit of momentum over the last year with Sortage in Miami. And now with Callebaut, we're in a place that we can finally deliver in big scale. So we are ready to deliver tomorrow if someone comes. And what I'm seeing is that that more and more brands are passing by, asking for it, are really sincerely interested, and are asking for samples and specs and everything. So it's sincere interest here.
Yeah, with Planet A Foods Day, you struck this deal with Barry Callebaut. So how important is this to your development?
It's crucial. So we started in Germany building a supply chain, and it's liquid chocolate supply chains are cumbersome, and you need a proper customer service. Customers are expecting a very professional supply chain. In North America, we wouldn't be able to supply this in a proper way without Barry Callebaut. So without them, we wouldn't have the credibility, we wouldn't have the supply chain. So we need them. A chocolate without cocoa. Instead of cocoa, we use sunflower seeds. It's a fully natural product. So we ferment and we roast sunflower seeds and create something that tastes like chocolate based on sunflower seeds. The benefits are it's very tasty. It is very cost efficient. The cost is very stable, and it has 70% less carbon emissions than chocolate. So it's an innovation as well, right? So it's quite a list of benefits here.
As we've discussed previously, it's very much a shared journey with your team and also your sister. So what's it like being working alongside Sarah there?
Yeah, it's great. Sarah's the mastermind behind the product. I got the simple job of just selling it, right? So she's doing the heavy lifting. I'm just traveling through the world and trying to sell chocolate. What's the best job in the world, right?
It's been amazing. The energy, the attendance, everyone's so excited, and we're so excited to be here.
Oh, that's really great to know indeed. And you're regular contributors to the event. So, Patty, can you perhaps explain how significant it is that you are here returning to Sweets and Snacks?
It's a great forum. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity to not just come together and connect, but to really talk and listen with our customers and understand, what they're seeing, and really take that back and make sure that our plans are really meant to deliver for our shoppers and our customers.
Yeah, on the snack side, we are so excited about our new items. We're really featuring 2 snacks that tap into the themes that we're seeing from consumers. The first is Welch's Probiotic Yoga Fruits. This is a snack that is functional in that it delivers 2 billion probiotics. It's a good source of fiber, no artificial colors or flavors. In addition to that, we are also super excited to relaunch Welch's Fruitfuls with a no sugar added formula that taps into trends around simpler ingredient panels.
You've got a deal with Magnum ice cream as well. How significant is that?
We're incredibly excited about it. We do have a deal with Magnum Ice Cream Company, and we are launching creamsicle candy twists and popsicle lollipops. So we're here sampling creamsicle candy twists. It comes in 3 flavors, and it's also really capitalizing on several trends. First, these are iconic brands, and there's a level of nostalgia that's involved. These are also, the creamsicle candy twists are delicious ropes. They're cream-filled and they're peelable. So it really sort of leans into this delicious rope trend that's happening, but in a really interactive way. They're also all non-GMO, no artificial colors, and no artificial flavors. We're sampling now, and we've had a great reception.
Oh, Neil, it's been great being here. I didn't know what to expect really, but the fact that we've got to just meet so many new, whether it's, I'd call them friends that we've already met in the, friends in the industry that were like, okay, hey, we've heard of them, or they've come by, or they've heard of us, and now we've put faces to names, and that's been great. And we've just had some leads that we didn't, I guess, expect. If I can give maybe a plug to what's happened here at Sweets and Snacks, like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, I did Expo West as first. We were really new at Expo West, and Expo West has all these other foods and all these other, not just sweets and snacks. And frankly, we did that and spent a lot of money, and we didn't make one sale. and I can already tell like what's happening here. It's focused. It's just so much better, and so just excited to be here. And we're excited about just what it's brought to us. So yeah, glad we're here.
What have you made of this year's show, walking the halls and experiencing it for yourself?
Oh, you know, there's so much variety of sweets and snacks, and whenever you're trying them and you're just like, oh wow, there's some really great stuff, and there's some stuff that's not so great, and you're like, wow, how do these things work? And you see, well, some of it works, some of it not. I guess the big thing is just you really see where like an industry goes, or how much it's changed from whenever I got into it in 1998, 1997, and I'm like, there is just so much innovation, so many things, and I'm like, it's actually inspiring. I walk around and see other people or see other booths, and I'm like, okay, that's inspiring. Look at the changes. It's not just the same old ho-hum things I grew up with in the 80s and 90s. It's like there's so much more out there. It's inspirational.
It has been quite interesting and insightful since we are together, not just the chocolate ingredients companies, but also the brand. We can build a path together and work hand in hand to navigate this industry with some interesting trends that we are seeing within the market as well. So it has been an interesting and insightful first day.
Regarding your biodiversity project, how has that been received by the market? Hopefully people have taken those messages on board, Natalie, would you say?
Definitely, it has been a sustainability program that is transforming the industry, because that biodiversity strategy enhances everything that we do, and most of our industrial clients and food service clients are starting to use that storytelling to tell their customers that they are also working towards a biodiversity conservation.
Key chocolate lines being shown here at this year's event. What has the reception been to those from your visitors today?
I think the impression that we have today is so great, because as I was mentioning, our chocolate tells a very interesting story. So the impact and the message, and for the leads and the current clients that we have, it's been so good, and it gives us like differences that we have in the industry.
This is the first year in Vegas, so I think last 2 years was Indianapolis, right? Before that it was Chicago. So I think I was really interested, like, what does Vegas bring, the vibe? And I love it, honestly. You've got a great, just from the outskirts of like, and I think this sets a mood and it sets a tone. You've got hotels that are pretty nearby. The team is excited to go eat at some new restaurants. We caught a few shows as a team. What does that do? Overall, I feel like there's been this like interesting vibe on the show floor that I think is kind of translated as, hey, let's go have some fun. Well, why is fun important? I feel like we've had some new connections this show. Not just within my own team, with the team, but with people like from other suppliers, other partners, and a lot of even like one of our customers. Just a little bit of a fun, different vibe.
Absolutely, and you're not only here, you're here as award winners. So how does that feel?
We won. Yes, our Greek yogurt won, which is super exciting for us because the Greek yogurt is it's a pretty big innovation for us, and we were hoping that people would see it for what it is. It's the first time I think banana's ever won, and banana's like a big fruit for us. Like, why is it people like, you know how sometimes a fruit goes unnoticed? Poor little banana. This little banana, he's been waiting for his moment, Neil, and finally Greek yogurt was the time. So we were thrilled, and for a lot of our, as Trü Frü's grown, a lot of our associates, we bring a lot of associates to the show that are like finance, not in sales or marketing, but a lot of them, this was their first Sweets and Snacks, and for them to see us win an award, get up on the stage, they're still like kind of buzzing about it.
Awesome.